Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today we got some stuff to go over from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feeds. So, on screen. Yes, so we have about 3 things to go over here, and one gave me a reason to raise my eyebrow because we are getting another red alert. Okay, this is what we're gonna do, captains. We're gonna go over the blogs, drop the 2 ECs, go over also in detail just a little bit one of the things that happened from the Cryptic Studio stream today, and then give our conclusion. So here we go. Captains on PC, go to red alert for a week starting September 6th. So a lot of things are starting next week. So let's go quickly over the blog here. We just went through this, and it feels like, and I'm actually currently going through this on the console bridge. I don't mind this, captains. I think I've said this before, that this red alert was sort of a permanent thing in Star Trek Online when I started playing back in 2014, and they removed it. You know what? I just say put it back, to be honest, and or just put it back as frequently as this to give another option. I don't know how that looks like, but again, I don't mind a quick pew-pews, to be honest. The captains, you know how much I love my pew-pews, so something that'll help me gather marks, resources, I'm up for, and also some free other stuff. So let's see which one this gives us. So the galaxy goes to red alert. So again, captains, this is for PC. So the entire galaxy is going to red alert from September 6th to September 13th. And of course, we've gone over this blog a million times. The only difference, of course, will be either the dates and or the rewards. So this is going to be, of course, participating in the Borg, Elachi, Tholians, and Kethi and a cool red alert. Now, there's a note about this comment here that I saw on the Star Trek Online official Twitter feed, Ambassador Kale saying that one day they'll remove this eventually. Yes. So again, so this is September 6th to the 13th. And what do we get for doing these? Just once a day, once we fulfill the progress, it is an ultimate tech upgrade and a specialization point. Not going to complain. I can always upgrade the gear, if not on my main, on my alts. Not a big deal. You can also buy this out if you so choose. Then also doing this afterwards, once you claim the prize, you can keep doing for dilithium. So captains, you know, we always recommend that so you can get your resources. And of course, you do have to be level 50 or higher. So there's that. The next one here, well, there's that one. The next one here is captains on Xbox and PlayStation will have a chance to get the Sagan Kenman cruiser for a limited time. Again, also starting September 6th. Captains, we went through this, so we'll link this in the description below and or in the end of the video of the impressions we did and or even the builds. But again, it's the Sagan Kenman cruiser. Yes. We do love this, and for the sake of those captains who missed this, why not play this again? That after. Yes! Sorry, captains. So, again, we've gone through this already, but from September 6th to the 27th, this will be available Of course, it'll be in the R&D boxes or duty officer packs. Captains, you know our recommendations. We always just recommend you just go get those boxes and or duty officer packs and sell them on exchange for the EC after the sale so that you can build enough EC to get the ship. No gambling required. Guaranteed you get the ship. Okay, we've gone over this already. Like I said, we'll put that in the description. Captains, if you don't know how we feel about the ship, we absolutely love it and enjoy it. And it has been one of our ships that we've just really enjoyed. And we'll show you quickly here because we are actually on her right now. And just look at that. Captains, this is... Oof, that is just... I don't know, like I said, what it is. It is just speaking to me. And I have been fortunate enough to been able to get or to have the resources to get this out of box already sitting there that I won, I don't know how many years ago. So it is a command ship. Captains, you know I love my command, so highly recommended. And of course, like it was mentioned before, if this is something that you really want and you don't want to, and you can be patient, you can actually get this ship in next year's event campaign prize. So there is that. So just a little bit of heads up there, Captains. The Sagan is coming to console next week. So there's that. Also, going over here, PC Captains can save 25% on keys and key ring bundle for the next 48 hours. And again, Captains, like we mentioned, you can get this keys now for the sale and then sell them after, or as much easy as you can so that you can get the ships you want off the exchange. So save 25% on keys and keyring bundle. Captains can save 25%. It's a flash sale. So it will be from August 30th, so that's today as of this video, it is live, up to September 1st. So there you go, Captains. Very short sale, but here you go. It's saving 25% on keys. Now, another note here, Captains. So we know that Cryptic / Ambassador Kale does a weekly stream when he can, usually on Wednesdays, but they're going to move it. So it's a brand new day for 10 Forward Weekly, which is moving to Tuesdays at 4:30. Join us. And tonight, the stream, they had Jesse Hegg and Jonathan Herleish join us to talk about upcoming additions to fleets and bridge officers. So I do have the YouTube video up here. We're going to go over it a little quickly here, but essentially when the official information comes out, you know, Captains will go over it. Now, this is already something, one of the things that has already leaked, which is that elite bridge officer token. And of course, that's going to give the ability for you to give your buff a kit frame, a trait, which you have to buy a trait for them, and you can't use the one that you have for your captain, and also a device slot and such, and it'll actually upgrade your captains and stuff like that, like it, or your boss. But like I said, we'll go over that information. Is it something that I will probably get? Sure, it's part of the new content drop, but also Ambassador Kale did mention on the stream that will be in a couple of weeks. So, and there are some traits are excluded, but they kept saying during the stream that it's subject to change. So we'll just go over it when the blog comes out. The other interesting thing, though, that Jesse went over here, and I want to quickly show it, is there's going to be some changes to the fleet holdings, and that being the availability of new duty officers. And this is one of them here, which this particular one specializes in beam weapons, cannon weapons, and projectile weapons training, so that it can, you don't have to buy one DOF for that. You can have this specialized one right there. And then also there was new Admiralty cards. Or actually, I think they showed one more DOF there. Here, right there, it was a security one. But this time, this one gives you a chance to beam down additional Kantari security escorts. Again, Captains, this could be good for those who have themed out tunes and want to have Kantari security officers. There you go. That's going to be available to you. And the other thing that sort of piqued my interest was Admiralty Cards. So that's the carrier there, the Romulan carrier. I love that quote there. There's an old proverb, say hello to my little friend. That's cute. So that's going to be available. Captains, if you've ever seen me do paperwork, I think I have enough Admiralty. It piqued my interest because this is something you can buy for fleet credits and dilithium. Now, they did mention that this is by no means any way to sort of fix the Dill-X, which is something that we are working on a video for. But having said that, in this whole sort of section of the video, they didn't really give any indication that there's a major fix coming down the way. They know that this is going to be some sort of little bump in the road, but also if it's received well, they will continue to make more changes. And I believe there's like also traits, but again, we'll wait for the blog to go for that. Again, I think a couple weeks ago or last week, the launcher started pre-patching, so there is going to be new content drop. Let's see what that brings us. Not sure how that is going to go, but for the most part, that's kind of the things that they were going over that they just wanted to quickly throw at us there in their live stream. I appreciate it. It was just an update, a little tease, if you will. Now, there was also another mention of the tier 7 ships, and, well, not tier 7 ships that are coming, more so that are not coming. For now, it seems like that's not on the radar. Could it happen? I mean, anything can happen, captains. If someone from the above there at the higher above powers said, yeah, no, you're putting tier 7 ships so we make more money, I mean, they're going to do so. Now, we have an idea. That's something we'll also want to bring forward here on a video here on YouTube, which hopefully we get to work on soon. But there you go, captains. There's the things that we just wanted to go over quickly here for the update for August 30. So again, just to recap, we have a red alert on PC again starting next week for PC. The Sagan command cruiser is coming to the console bridge next week as well. There is a flash sale today up until September 1st. And of course, there was new content mentioned, little tease there on the stream. I will link all of this in the description, captains, so that you can have a chance to go over them yourself. I'm hoping there's a little bit more in terms of changes in the Dill-X, because right now it's ridiculous right now. And again, you know, we'll go back quickly to the bridge here and show on the PC particularly, and show what the exchange is at, because it is absolutely ridiculous. And I feel like this is something that they really need to focus on, in my opinion, because it's at 8.7 mil. Like right now, of course, this is benefiting them, right? And for them to say that this is just a little bit of a, you know, change that might help, but it's not something that will definitely help. They need to fix this, in my opinion. Could you still get stuff for free? Yes, through this means, but it's going to take you a lot longer. And of course, the intent is, if you want it now, you're going to spend real life resources. So that's just something we wanted to bring attention to. And hopefully that with the new content drop, they find ways to just help, you know, especially newer players. You know, we want to give them a good experience. And I can say that when you give a player a good experience, they're going to stick around. And if they stick around, most likely they'll support, of course, the game here if you make it easier and not so grindy for them. So, captains, again, like the video, comment below, subscribe to the YouTube Bridge, and we will leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.